Hey, it's Labrats. Last time we made crackle balls out of clay and nail lacquer. Today we're gonna try out new different recipes to check out what would be the best substitutes for these ingredients. Keep watching if you're interested, and in the end we'll show you all the results. Online there are plenty of recipes how to make your own salty dough, and we're gonna use the simplest one: 2 cups of flour and 1 cup of salt. Add 1 teaspoon of vegetable oil and then add approximately 1 cup of water. It depends on the type of flour how much water you're gonna use. It should end up approximately of that consistency. First, mix it all well up with a spoon and then use your hands to knead the dough. It should result approximately of consistency of a pizza dough or something similar. It should be elastic, lightweight, and hold the shape well. So from our salty dough we make a bunch of spheres and then we put them on top of the toothpicks. Turns out they're too heavy for the toothpicks, so we have to find a different way to hold them when we're painting them. We thought that maybe the caps of plastic bottles would hold up well, so we put the spheres on top of the plastic caps and paint them with the first layer of nail polish. First we paint one side of the balls and then wait till it's completely dry to paint the other one. Oh no, it looks like the spheres were too heavy again and they got a little bit deformed whilst drying. And we still want to continue the experiment, and we continue covering it all up with the nail polish. And after the first layer is dry, continue by putting on 2 more layers, one after another. And yes, after the first layer we could see the little bits of salt on the surface of the balls. And it's completely normal. We hope that they will disappear after multiple layers. You will be able to see the result in the end of our video. And now we're gonna use this caviar Play-Doh, which is basically made up of styrofoam balls and slime. Let's see how well it will hold up as a crackle ball. It's very elastic, very light and soft. We think it would be a wonderful substitute. Plus it holds the shape quite well, so we can put that on toothpicks. So we cover the first one up with the nail polish. And last time we also discovered that the wood furniture lacquer is also substitutable for the nail polish. Let's try dipping one of these slime styrofoam balls into it. Wow, it's an exception to the rule. Turns out this wooden furniture lacquer completely dissolves styrofoam. Don't try that at home. First layer of nail polish is completely dry by now, so we can continue with the second one. We've noticed that the little balls and we've noticed that little holes and bubbles have formed. We don't think it's important, so don't worry. The third layer of nail polish makes it way smoother than before. Next up, lightweight Play-Doh. It's really soft and it looks like it's gonna be a perfect substitute for clay. Let's check it out. The spheres turned out to be very smooth and nice looking, so we think it was a wonderful idea. Even though they're as heavy as the salty dough, they're not too heavy for the toothpicks. So what we do is to cover them up with the first layer of nail polish. We also decided to try it out with a wooden furniture lacquer. Dip it up to 3 layers. They end up being very smooth looking. So satisfying. Next up, we're gonna try out the normal Play-Doh. It has to be somewhat soft so we can make easily the forms we need. Let's form up the spheres and put them on the toothpicks. Yes, this Play-Doh is also pretty heavy, but it doesn't slide down the toothpick. Proceed by covering it all up with nail polish and wooden furniture lacquer. 3 layers, you know it. Last video we were doing only spheres, but we've also seen videos with more complex shapes. So today we're gonna check out whether it's possible with a baking form in the shape of a teddy bear. We've tried 2 times and both times it wasn't perfect, so probably we thought the best way to do it is to use a silicone form instead of plastic one. So we continue by repeating the steps from before. We put the toothpick and paint it up with the nail polish. So we've also decided to check out what will happen if we don't use any lacquer or nail polish. First, we take the clay and we color it with the food dyes. Our first substitute for the lacquers will be acrylic paint. Let's cover the ball up with the paint so it doesn't dry it up. We'll also check out how acrylic paint works with the lightweight Play-Doh. Repeat the steps up to 3 layers. Let's see in the end of this video how it will work out. Okay, we're continuing by finding the perfect substitute for the lacquers. Another material to cover the balls up will be the PeelOff Mask. And this time is also nothing new, we just cover the balls completely with a new material. We're covering the balls up in 3 layers. Just after one dries, we put another one on. First we cover up the lightweight Play-Doh. Now we're gonna use, instead of lacquer, transparent glue. And we're using it on the lightweight Play-Doh, and as soon as the first layer dries up, we cover it on another one, 3 layers in total. Don't worry if you can't reach every single little bit on the ball, just help yourself with a little brush. And the last covering material we will use today will be the Elmers Glue, as thick layers as possible. Okay, the time has come to check out the results of today's experiment. First, the teddy bears made with the traditional method. And now we're following the order of the video. First, the salted dough spheres with nail polish on top. Even though it doesn't look really nice, let's listen how it will crackle. Now the ball caviar, we have to rip it apart to make it crackle. Next up, the lightweight Play-Doh with nail lacquer. And then the furniture wood lacquer. Average Play-Doh with nail polish. Now average Play-Doh with wooden furniture lacquer. Next up, clay with acrylic paint on top. And clay with a PeelOff mask. Clay with a transparent glue. And now clay and lightwood Play-Doh with Elmer's Glue. And for today, all the experiments are over. You could see and hear all the results for yourself. If you loved the video, please give us a like, and if you want to see more, subscribe to our channel. Bye, until the next time!